Okay, well, here's this Star Wars board that I've been working on that had a short on one of the data lines and was causing a problem not having any stars and not having any enemy fighters. And it was just kind of stuck in shooting into black space. So after all the testing, I finally found what I think is the problem. It turned out to be the chip at 7D, which is 74LS299. So I put a socket in and put a new chip in, and also replaced these 74LS165s, which were also shorting, but I found out after I pulled them off the board that it was because of the chip at 7D. So I went ahead and just put two new sockets on and two new chips in. Just go ahead and take care of that situation. So now I'm ready. It's all hooked up, ready to turn it on and see what happens. So turn it on, go around the front, and let's take a peek and see what we get.
My God, it's full of stars.
And by golly, I see stars. So that's definitely a good sign. Before it would run in a track mode, but I had no stars. So let's coin up the game. And find out what happens. Now, I still have the soundboard off because I have a problem with the soundboard. So if the game works now, next I'll get on the soundboard. So, okay. And it appears the game is now working. At least I have TIE fighters. Of course, a game without sound, it really is amazing how sound can really add that extra component and make a game really come to life. But right now I'm happy without sound. Now I have my spare board set working, it appears. And all I got to do is play it a while or leave it on a while and do a burn-in test and find out if any other problems creep up. Now I know I still have a problem with the AGV chip, because this is the original one that was in my other board, and I found out that that was bad and I replaced it in the other board. But the one that was originally in this board was definitely totally bad. The game wouldn't even play. But that's not a problem, because I can just order me another one from Arcade Shop, and then this board should be complete once I get the problem with the soundboard figured out. So let's put it in test mode and just check and see what we get here. And it comes up okay. That screen comes up okay. Wait for it to run its diagnostic. And this is what I like to see. Hardware errors, no errors detected. Okay, well, the game has been up and running now for a little over a couple hours and it's still working fine. No problems. The only thing is it has the original graphics glitch, as you can see right here, which I know is the AVG chip, because that's what was bad with my original board, and I replaced it with one from Arcade Shops. So I'm going to have to get me one for this, but that's not a problem. So the board now appears to be 100% operational. The only thing left now is the soundboard. So that's going to be the next thing, is put the soundboard back on and start looking over schematics and doing some testing and see if I can't figure this out. So right now I'd just like to thank everyone that helped on the Killer List of video game message board, especially omegaman. Your suggestions were right on target and helped me to get right to the problem and fix this board. So thanks a lot, everybody, and hope anybody else that decides to troubleshoot their Star Wars won't be afraid to just get right in there and ask for help and figure it out.